interrupt something for.
Right, are we back on? I think we're back on.
Live
Like
now.
the
It
Twitch
says.
stream came back for me.
Ah,
Okay, so Twitch is back.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Hopefully back. Anyway, apologies for everyone. We are having some stream issues. Hopefully it is sorted out now. I blame my cat. Blame the cat every time. Yeah, go on, bugger off. Okay, now we should be perfect. So anyway, I think we got interrupted. I was looking back to see when the
Tanks
tanks
got trapped?
stuck. Yeah. So hold on, I'll put the get triggered. So I think it was actually quite late because I think we're up at like 7 minutes now. They're still not there. So yeah, I think it was actually quite late. So it wasn't. That
No, it
wasn't
wouldn't have
the
been at the
reason.
beginning.
Yeah.
But it could have been like that whole mid-game battle. He might have been.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Like as soon as he puts a siege tank between those two bunkers, then all the following siege tanks. Yeah, from this point forward, they're all blocked.
So up from about 10 minutes in. So it wasn't like the cause of him not being able to finish it early, but certainly would have helped in the
Yeah.
in the later
Mhm.
I
games.
mean, you never know if those tanks start taking out the cyclones. Maybe, I don't know. Although
Yeah,
the
and
cyclones are pretty dumb to begin with, so who knows?
could potentially turn the tide, that's for sure. So
Yeah,
a little thing for Benbot to improve, perhaps.
Yeah.
definitely.
Terrain stuff is always very difficult for bots to figure out. It's hard enough to play structures without trapping everything, let alone trying to plan for where your tanks siege up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's always a problem. Okay, next up we have two Protoss bots. Have Zozo and Sharkbot. Both kind of like, I don't know, not our oldest bots, but certainly quite experienced on the ladder. And Sharkbot's definitely been having some fun recently.
Yep. Zozo starting off as a pro brush bot and has been slowly backtracking from that. So first it was like pro brush, then it was like a semi pro brush with a follow up, and then it started doing proxy gates, and pretty soon he's going to be like a 5-base Protoss bot.
Hey, it's
slowly adding the macro, but I love how he always sticks with his pro brush roots. He either fakes a pro
good to
brush
see.
sometimes, or yeah, you gotta get some harassing with the probes, no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sharkbot's my favorite bot. It's the bot who can do everything. There's not a single ability or unit that he doesn't use, which is nice.
Yeah, Sharkbot is a very, very fun bot to watch. It's one of those bots, like it looks incredibly well rounded, but then it doesn't seem like that gets reflected too well on the ladder for how good it is. Like it's
Yeah, I
lower
don't know
than
how he
you'd
does
think.
against other bots, but he seems to cheese a lot. But whenever he plays macro, at least against my bot, he slaughters my bot in the late game. So it's like not even close. So I would love to see him try some more late game shenanigans or late game like macro play, because like his Templar usage is awesome.
Yeah.
He sets up forward shield batteries later in the game and uses Tempest there. It's like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, there's only one weakness I really think of when it comes to Sharkbot, and that is how, like, in the late game, thinking of it specifically, is how it positions its army for defense, because sometimes, like, it tries to split between two bases for defense, and then it kind of gets caught out losing a base and then crumbles, but other than that, it's got very, very good late game.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it then. Hold on. I'll see if I can set up the screen share, which is good.
Yeah, apologies about the tech issues, everyone. We appreciate your feedback and everything, and
yeah,
hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from here on.
Okay, so spawning up in the top left, sending out a probe already. I love it. It is the red Protoss Zozo. And in the bottom right, the veteran bot, it is Sharkbot.
Okay.
So I'm trying to remember what Zozo does. This looks like it's going to be proxy gate. Obviously, it's not a pro brush, but yeah. No gas being taken. So maybe a multi-gate zealot sort of attack. We'll get spotted right away by Sharkbot. Let's see if there's any reaction to it.
This isn't
by the
your
chat.
base.
I love it.
Oh man, that is very, very aggressive cheese with that 3 gateway, probably a 4th gateway flower, I'm guessing? Or will it just be 3? There it is.
It's be 4, yeah.
There's the flower. Protecting that pylon from any worker pull, meaning that these zealots are basically guaranteed to get out for Zozo.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, pulling these probes is actually hurting Sharkbot here. There's nothing these probes can do out here. You're not going to kill a gateway or anything.
That's the strength of this rush. I think it's usually used against Zerg, but we'll see if it's going to work in a PvP bot match. Sharkbot has many probes chasing away the probes of Zozo, but Zozo seems to be done building, as it's just got that Zealot production on the way. Do we have a Chrono Boost on those Zealots? Yes, we do, so it's executing this rush as efficiently as it can. And this is one of those rushes that is just going to be super powered by the speed binding as well, because you're usually waiting on money doing this rush, kind of to build your 3rd and 4th Zealot, but Zozo's already got the cash for that. Zealots are out. Sharkbot is just building a Cyber Core, but does it have anything to defend? It doesn't look like it.
It does not. I do love Stalkers or Adepts actually defending mass Zealots, but you got to get there without dying. And
yeah.
He's delaying a little bit, but he's delaying with probes, which is not the one way you want to delay, I don't think.
Oh no, Sharkbot maybe meeting an untimely demise here as it finally fires up an Adept, but it's down to 9 probes as it just feeds more and more into the Zealots, and even 1 Adept I don't think is going to kill these 5 Zealots, so yeah. Sharkbot has been effectively cheesed by Zozo.
And he blew his whole bank building a warp gate and a robo, so sticking with the build order no matter what. That's the way bots do it.
Yeah, well done. Well done, Zozo.
Oh, that was a...
It may be dirty, but it wouldn't be Zozo otherwise.
Yeah, and it was updated February 22nd, so I do wonder if the bot author kind of put that in there against Sharkbot.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think I've seen him do that before, so...
Yeah.
It's not a new build, but they may have made some tweaks to it. Or there might be, maybe there's a second build we don't know about. That, or another one coming.
I do love the optimism of the Robo Bay there. It was... Definitely, yes.
You must be a fan of that build there, Crip. I remember your bot from many, many years ago.
Oh god, yeah.
Proxy 4-gate Zealot.
Yeah, that was fun. I keep meaning to put a new bot on there, but I just haven't got around to finishing it to any level yet. So there will be one coming at some point. But no, I do love Zozo's cheese. It's Protoss, so it has to cheese. You know.
Yeah.
It's almost in the code. But yeah.
I mean, you could probably argue every PvP is a cheese of some sort, you know.
Well, it's
usually one base stuff or
yeah,
or dying to one base stuff.
It's going back to MindMe's theory from -0 that the first Protoss to expand dies. Oh god, that was a fun game.
All right, quick and painless.
Yeah.
Well, up next we have it's going to be Micro Machine and Theo.
Oh,
Theo is a name I do not know, so another.
I do not know Theo either. So.
Fresh bot to the scene.
Yeah, no, it's definitely THHEO. I think I saw something posted earlier from Theo saying that he would have called himself Theo, but apparently the BattleNet needed a 5-letter ID, so he's named THHEO. So yeah, that's that one. But yeah, a new bot to me as well. So.
He's using his own name, his own StarCraft 2 name. I like it.
Yeah.
I do the same.
Yeah,
so yeah, it looks like he's a Python bot. Created August 2022. Oh, so he like left the scene and came back or something. Yeah.
So it's been around.
Or am I just that out of date? Maybe I'm just that out of date. But updated very recently, so yeah, very active author it looks like.
Yeah.
Whereas Micro Machine is the complete opposite. So
Micro Machine might be the oldest active author. sort of like bot we have on the ladder. I don't think there's anything before that. Like we had like Doctor's bot and a few other bots before Micro Machine, but he was there literally in like 2017 or 18 or something like that. It was a really old scene. Back when we had bots like 5-minute bot, if anyone remembers that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old for this.
5-minute bot, yeah, I do remember that. You gotta post that video again. You put up a video that was kind of like a history of
Yes. Yeah.
StarCraft 2 bots. You have to have that link for me.
I'll go find it.
That was actually good. It showed like what bots were originally, where like if you leave the spawn location, bots couldn't finish the game because all they knew how to do was like A move towards the enemy. And then someone added micro, and then someone started using reapers, and then it slowly evolved into what we have today.
I think that's on our YouTube channel. I'll have to find it after the stream. But all right.
So taking a look at Theo, like I don't know much about this bot, but I see in the ladder he's taking games off of Tier, off of Veteran, off of Kenny Nana. So looks like quality bot.
Cool. All right. Good to go when you are.
Yeah. I am ready. So let's see whether Theo can bring down the old bot Micro Machine.
Oh, he's actually brought his Zerg bot here. Okay, I was looking at his Protoss. He has 2 different bots. But
okay.
Yeah. But that's the blue Zerg spawning on the right-hand side. Left-hand side is the the whatever 14-time champion or whatever it is, Micro Machine. The once upon a time the unbeatable bot of the scene.
Yeah, credit where credit is due to Micro Machine with it. Like the fact that it hasn't been updated at all since 2022, even for just like compatibility or anything, is pretty awesome. There is a proxy Rax going down for Micro Machine, so maybe going to be testing Theo a little bit early on, as Micro Machine's Reapers are still very formidable. Theo has an early pool on the way, so going to have the opportunity to build lings to handle this or produce a queen or something.
Yeah. Micro Machine, you actually said proxy Cyclone build, so I think that's the build we're going to be seeing here. And I do like this build because I'm going to guess that Micro Machine is going to build a tech lab for the Cyclone because he hasn't been updated for a long time, so he doesn't know that it's reactored Cyclones right now. But yeah, the barracks can build the Cyclone, and then the barracks can float over and be a spotter for the Cyclones, so the Cyclones can maintain their locks. So it's pretty cool.
Okay, we have a bunker building. Where is that producing? Oh, it's a gas mining bunker. Okay, way to go, Micro Machine.
Yeah, anytime there's 2 gas guys just next to each other, he'll mine gas through the bunker, which basically saves him 1 SCV on each refinery. So with 4 workers, he can basically get full mining out of those 2 refineries.
Okay, good to know. It is 4. I could never tell. Like, is it 3 or 4?
Well, the thing with bots is we don't always do maximum. Based on our gas needs, maybe he'll only use 2 SCVs. But those 2 SCVs will still be better than what 2 SCVs would normally be because they're teleporting to a bunker. But he'll cap it at 4. He won't ever go higher than 4. And 4 gives him like about 98% of maximized mining.
Okay,
and
so
that
we've
one
got
goes. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying the bunker mining goes more to like it was a 2-man team, so that was it was Raf and Unusual. Unusual is the one who did the bunker mining code.
Okay.
They kind of played it like micro macro, like that map. So all like the offensive micro stuff was done by Raf, and all like the economy and build and structure placement stuff was done by Unusual. So I think that's the way to set up the work. Yeah.
A pretty reasonable way to divide the work. Now, Theo does have a Baneling nest, which is something we don't see in bot matches too often. So, and many speedlings are on the way. So maybe just a bit of a killer Baneling bust programmed by the bot author. Again, I'm not sure if this is something Theo does regularly or if it's something that they have in mind to kill Micro Machine as those lings cross the map. 10 more lings on the way, producing as many lings as possible off of 2 hatcheries. Micro Machine has got a Hellion producing, and it's got a couple of Reapers around somewhere, but they may be getting caught by the Speedlings, and Theo is looking to get a kill here.
Yeah. Well, my only concern is those 3 Balings, if they finish first and hit the wall before the other 2 Balings come, it might give time for Micro Machine to repair. These Speedlings are going to do great against the Cyclones, that's for sure. And I do like that he's waiting for all 5 Bailings. That is
Yeah.
enough to one-shot the supply depot.
That
And
is
this
good
could be
to
a
see.
match here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Theo going for it as Micro Machine pulls back a Hellion, but it gets surrounded and kills. The Ling's targeting the supply depot, but they've got lots more opportunity as they do actually head towards the SCVs. SCVs gonna fight, but really to no light at the end of the tunnel, except maybe this Banshee producing for Micro Machine. It's got Cloak on the way. There's the potential that, I don't know if Micro Machine lifts its buildings at all, or let alone the structures out on the map. This Banshee could save Micro Machine, but the fact that it's in the main defending and not attacking on the other side of the map means there's going to be really no end in sight to all these Lings being produced, I don't think.
The interesting part there, though, was there was less SCVs than there were Lings, and the SCVs almost basically won the fight because of the mineral locking they were doing. But unfortunately, the flood of Lings didn't stop. If that was just that one batch of Lings, it would have been an amazing hold. But then more Lings came.
Yeah, Micro Machine produced a tank, but that's definitely not what you want against mass Lings. All the units are going home, seemingly, to try and defend, but they're just pathing into those units. We do have something on Theo's side of the map between its main and natural. Is that a floating... I think that's got to be a floating building. Anyway,
yeah, that's the barracks. That's supposed to be spotting for the Cyclone harass. That's obviously not happening because Speedlings are pretty good against Cyclones, so we didn't get to see it, but those Cyclones died fast.
They definitely are. Micro Machine, I mean, it's got a mule mining, so if Theo eventually stopped with the Ling attacks, Micro Machine would be fine, but I get the feeling that Theo is not going to stop producing Lings ever. The CC does actually lift off and is potentially going to greener pastures. Who knows? Maybe Theo won't be able to find that depending on the programming. And we do actually have a lair on the way, though, for Theo, so it does have some sort of follow-up plan for this.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like, maybe it's a simplistic bot. If you just float somewhere different, it'll be okay. But the fact layer probably means it's not that simplistic.
Yeah. Oh dear, did we lost Crypt again? Oh dear. Oh, we seem to have recovered.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, that's good to see.
So, yeah.
So here's the thing, he stopped building Lings because he as far as he knows, the command center's gone, I guess.
Yeah, and it's got the lair on the way. Maybe it's just producing a lair to make a spire to like hunt down buildings or something, but that does seem a bit preemptive because it's not really scouting ground. But Micro Machine lives on, it's building an SCV. There is a spire on the way for Theo, so this may just be like a cleanup plan or something. Yeah, that SCV is repairing the command center. Banshee's coming in to harass, though, and there is no answer for this for Theo. Oh, no.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be a close match.
Yeah,
Micro Machine literally had to mine with the mule just to get the money to build his first SCV. But look what he's doing here, right?
Yeah, and this Banshee has so much energy. There's no new queen building for Theo, no spore crawler, so nothing to actually kill this Banshee. It's probably not going to make anything until it builds a Muta, potentially. But yeah,
it has a lot of money.
It does, but like, what if it doesn't even build an Overseer? Because it could have already built one. So we'll see if it builds an Overseer and a Muta, whether the Mutas will attack or try and defend. We'll just have to wait and see till that spire's done. Micro Machine has killed all the drones. There is literally no workers left for Theo, so what you see is what you get. And Micro Machine is building SCVs back at home.
Free Mutas.
Okay. Free Mutas, no detection. Micro Machine, of course, has no anti-air, though, to deal with the Mutas.
Right.
As I say that, it builds an eBay.
So here's my thought. I think what he does is he just Lings floods to win, or whatever, Baneling Bus, Ling flood. And then against Terran, they might lift a structure, right? So he probably has some like follow-up code to like, oh, let me just make Mutas to finish the game off. And that's the mode we're in here.
Yeah, the Muta's presence definitely messes with the Banshee a little bit as the Banshee ceases attacking. And it will probably just die relatively soon as it's going to run out of cloaking energy, and that should, in theory, set the Mutas free. Now, Theo does still have a lot of work to do in this game, and Micro Machine does build a turret on the other side of the map. That is absolutely massive for the Terran bot. Where did it build the turret? Did it build it in the mineral line? Just as a response to Mutas? That seems like a very anti-Muta thing. Okay, one turret building in not the best spot, but we'll see.
Yeah. You will see. He did just get his worker count up to 9. Now Theo has to win the game with these mutas. I don't believe he has a single worker, but he does have 500 minerals, so he could make workers.
Yeah, but if it hasn't made workers yet, I get the feeling it's probably not going to. As you said, it may just be the mutas try and clean up buildings type deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my bot didn't build a single unit for 8 minutes and he snapped out of it, so you never know with these bots what they're capable of and what will trigger it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything left that could trigger Theo though, because like it's already lost all the drones. Muta's attacking buildings is going to take so long. Micro Machine's building a cyclone, which can potentially kill these.
Yeah, cyclone would be great against Mutalisks. And the mutas are also in the main base, so they're not shutting down the economy. If it draws SCVs over there to repair structures, that'll be good. But if the SCVs get to mine, then Micro Machine, I think, will make the comeback.
Yeah, -1 muta, so there's only 2 mutas left, and a Vikings building as well. I can't believe Micro Machine looks like it's going to win this game. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks like a pretty hard-coded finishing move for Theo. This is like the only thing it knows to do at this point in the game is make mutas with its remaining money and win the game. But now there's not mining gas anymore. There's no code to like follow up and build workers again.
Yeah, which I mean, if you've got a simple bot that's maybe not as developed, like it's a very realistic approach. But just in this case against Micro Machine, it allowed Micro Machine to come back, and Theo I think is just dead. As we are fast forwarding, and Theo's not building anything, so Micro Machine will take it.
Wow. What a crazy comeback by Micro Machine.
Yeah, it just goes to show that this bot has such good fundamentals. Of course, a great showing by Theo. The fact that it was able to kill all of Micro Machine's economy, forced the CC